Have you ever wondered if there's a natural and effective solution for those leg discomforts that seem to worsen with age? What I'm about to share with you transformed my daily routine and, most importantly, gave me back the mobility I thought I had lost forever. I applied this oil on my legs for just 7 days, and what happened afterward left me completely surprised. Many people over 60 suffer in silence with pain, swelling, and heaviness in their legs, thinking it's simply part of the aging process that we must accept. But what I recently discovered made me question everything I thought I knew about caring for our bodies at this stage of life. If you're experiencing discomfort in your legs and want to learn about a natural alternative that could change everything, I invite you to keep watching this video until the end. I promise you that the information I'm going to share is worth every minute of your time. If you find this information useful, I invite you to subscribe right now and turn on the notification bell to receive more tips like this, especially designed to improve our quality of life after 60. Let me share with you how it all began. About a year ago, my legs started feeling increasingly heavy. The walks I once enjoyed became torture. Every night ended with swollen ankles and a burning sensation that prevented me from falling asleep. I visited several doctors who offered temporary solutions, pain medications, compression stockings, and they even suggested reducing my physical activity. Like many of you, I refused to accept that my mobility was doomed to deteriorate. I've always believed that our golden years should be lived to the fullest and not limited by ailments that could have a solution. My search for alternatives led me to investigate traditional remedies used for generations. I spoke with elders in my community, consulted with specialists in natural medicine, and even explored practices from other cultures. That's when I discovered the powerful combination of oils that would change my life. What surprised me wasn't just finding a solution, but discovering that many of the ingredients were already in my kitchen or easily accessible. The ancestral knowledge that had been passed down from generation to generation was there, waiting to be rediscovered. Now let me share with you the first important discovery I made in this search. Contrary to what many believe, most leg discomforts don't come exclusively from bone or joint wear, but from chronic inflammation and poor circulation that develops over the years. This revelation was crucial because it completely changed my approach to the problem. The oil I'm going to share with you acts precisely on these two aspects. It reduces inflammation and improves circulation naturally. And the most interesting thing is that it begins to show results in just 1 week of consistent use. If you're finding value in this information, I ask you to give this video a like. I would also love to know your opinion in the comments, and if you know someone who could benefit from this information, share this video with that person. Let's get into details about this natural solution that transformed my legs and my quality of life. The miraculous oil I'm talking about is a mixture of 3 main ingredients: extra virgin olive oil as a base, rosemary essential oil, and cypress essential oil. Olive oil isn't just a culinary ingredient. It's a potent natural antioxidant and anti-inflammatory. It contains compounds called polyphenols that fight inflammation at the cellular level. The surprising thing is that our skin can absorb these beneficial compounds, allowing them to reach directly to the affected tissues. Let me tell you about Doña Elena, a 78-year-old neighbor who had such difficulty walking that she had given up her daily walk to the park. After using this oil mixture for 2 weeks, she called me excitedly to tell me that she had been able to walk to the park and back without feeling the stabbing pain that had limited her for years. The second ingredient, rosemary essential oil, has been used for centuries for its analgesic properties and circulation stimulation. It contains camphene and cineol, compounds that generate a warming sensation that dilates blood vessels and improves blood flow in the lower extremities. Don Manuel, a former 72-year-old athlete, had accepted that his days of physical activity were over due to chronic heaviness in his legs. He began applying this oil mixture before bed and, to his surprise, in less than a week, he noticed that he could move more easily in the mornings, without the stiffness that had accompanied him for years. The third component is cypress essential oil, known for its extraordinary ability to strengthen blood vessel walls and improve venous return. This oil is particularly beneficial for those who experience swelling in ankles and calves at the end of the day. This is where most people make a mistake. They apply any commercial cream or ointment, expecting immediate results, without understanding that many of these products contain chemicals that may offer temporary relief, but don't address the underlying causes of circulatory problems. The true transformation occurs when we use natural ingredients that work in harmony with our body, not against it. And it's precisely the combination of these three oils that produces a synergistic effect impossible to achieve with a single ingredient. When I applied this mixture for the first time, I noticed a pleasant warm sensation spreading through my legs. It wasn't instant relief like painkillers provide, but something more subtle and profound. By the third day, the swelling that normally appeared in the afternoon had decreased considerably. By the fifth day, I could climb stairs without stopping halfway due to pain. And by the seventh day, I took a 30-minute walk without experiencing that heavy leg sensation that had limited me for so long. To prepare this remedy, you need 100 ml of good quality extra virgin olive oil, 5 drops of rosemary essential oil, and 5 drops of cypress essential oil. Mix all ingredients in a dark glass bottle to protect the properties of the essential oils from sunlight. The application is as important as the ingredients themselves. Each night, before going to bed, warm a small amount of the mixture between your hands and gently massage your legs from the ankles upward toward the heart. This upward movement is crucial because it helps venous return, making it easier for blood to return to the heart instead of accumulating in the lower extremities. Maria, a retired 67-year-old teacher, adapted this technique to her morning routine. Before getting up, she spent 5 minutes massaging her legs with the oil mixture. "It's as if my legs remembered how they worked before," she commented after 2 weeks. "I no longer feel like I'm dragging the weight of the world when I walk." A fundamental aspect that many ignore is consistency. The benefits of this natural treatment are cumulative. Some people notice improvements from the first few days, as was my case, but the deeper and more lasting changes occur when it's incorporated as part of a daily routine. The beauty of this natural remedy is that it not only relieves visible symptoms such as swelling and heaviness, but it works at a deeper level by improving microcirculation that nourishes every cell of our tissues. Over time, this can translate into an overall improvement in skin health, greater muscle resistance, and a renewed feeling of lightness when walking. Another factor that enhances the results is complementing the oil application with gentle movements, such as light stretching or walking briefly after the massage to activate circulation. We're not talking about strenuous exercises, but gentle movements that complement the action of the oils. Dr. Ramirez, a specialist in integrative medicine whom I consulted, explained to me that these essential oils contain compounds that stimulate the nerve receptors in the skin, sending signals to the brain that can modulate our perception of pain. Recent studies suggest that these natural compounds can influence the same neurological mechanisms as some pain medications, but without the associated side effects. What I find fascinating about this discovery is how nature provides us with solutions that modern medicine is just beginning to scientifically validate. This knowledge has been present in various cultures for millennia, passing from generation to generation as treasures of popular wisdom. Let me share with you the most important revelation I gained during this process. Our body, even after 60, has an incredible capacity for recovery when we give it the right tools. The key is understanding that we're not fighting against aging, but working in harmony with our body's natural processes to optimize its functioning. Many older people assume that chronic pain and physical limitations are inevitable with age, but my personal experience and that of dozens of people who have tried this remedy suggest otherwise. It's not about seeking the fountain of eternal youth, but maintaining the best possible quality of life at each stage of our journey. An important precaution: before incorporating any essential oil into your routine, perform a test on a small area of your skin to ensure you don't cause an allergic reaction. Although these ingredients are natural, each person may respond differently. If you have serious medical conditions or take medications that could interact with topical treatments, consult with your doctor before starting this or any other complementary therapy. It's also crucial to acquire high-quality essential oils, preferably organic and from reliable suppliers. The purity of the ingredients will greatly determine the effectiveness of the treatment. For those who don't have access to cypress essential oil, a viable alternative is peppermint essential oil, which also has stimulating properties for circulation, although its refreshing effect differs from the warmth provided by cypress. As I shared this discovery with friends and family, I was surprised by the number of positive testimonials I began to receive. Carmen, 84, confessed to me that she had regained her independence to perform daily tasks. Jorge, a 70-year-old dance enthusiast, was able to return to his tango classes after a year of absence due to leg discomfort. These testimonials reinforce what scientific studies are beginning to demonstrate, that many of the problems we associate with aging can be mitigated and even reversed in some cases with natural and holistic approaches. The true value of this remedy lies not only in its effectiveness in relieving pain and improving circulation, but in how it can restore our confidence in our physical capabilities. When we stop limiting our activities for fear of pain or discomfort, we open the door to new possibilities and experiences that enrich our lives. If you haven't subscribed yet, this is the perfect time to do so, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss future videos with more practical tips to improve your quality of life. Give this video a like, share it with someone who needs this information, and leave me a comment telling me about your experience or with any questions you have about this or other natural remedies. Remember that aging is a privilege denied to many, and we have the responsibility to do it with grace, health, and fulfillment. It's never too late to regain control over our well-being and enjoy each day with renewed vitality. As I always say, age is on the calendar, but youth is in how we feel every morning when we wake up.